Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing, Comic Con Live Stage? Welcome all. Welcome to Meet the Queens. I am Chaz. I was over there a minute ago hosting the cosplay lip sync, and somehow I have been allowed to do this as well. But you are not here to hear from me. You're here to hear from the incredible queens who are our celebrity judges of the lip sync competition. So please welcome your first celebrity judge, Scarlett Harlett. Gorge. And Arantxa, Castilla, Mancha. Welcome, ladies. Welcome.
Oh, hello, everybody.
There you go. We're gonna go. There we go.
I thought we were silencing trans voices again.
Never silence trans voices.
Not happening here.
First of all, can I congratulate you both for your gorgeous cosplays?
Thank you.
And obviously, Scarlett, the bride from Kill Bill.
Yes, it's my favorite movie, but we'll talk about that because it's going to come up very soon.
And Arantxa, you were Tiffany from Bride of Chucky.
Tiffany Valentine, my favorite killer ever.
Oh, she's an icon.
She's a legend, and she is the moment.
And she is the moment. And she is the only reasonable human being currently on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Oh my God! Thank you for speaking of this!
I was going to mention that.
No.
She's the only... She accidentally became so rich that she doesn't care about their problems.
The fact, I don't know if you know this, but Jennifer Tilly owns half of The Simpsons. Yeah. That's how she's so rich. Can you imagine that?
She has Simpsons money, but also she spent 10, 15 years being like, I'll just be a professional poker player.
Yeah.
Like,
I know, I forgot about that aspect. She's a jack of all trades.
Right.
You have to be.
And I love that whenever she shows something very expensive, she's like, this is The Simpsons. Don't think this is Chucky money.
And I love that The Simpsons is still making money like 20 million seasons in. That's shocking.
Yeah.
Cool. So if there's anyone that thinks they may be a lesbian or they might not be, there's a Jennifer Tilly film from 1996 called Bound. I suggest you give that a watch.
Oh, my God.
See if that flings you in a particular direction.
That movie made me bisexual.
Right?
I mean.
Right.
Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly, Gina Gershon, come on.
Oh, Jennifer
What are we
Tilly.
doing?
Jennifer Tilly.
Jennifer Tilly. That's my drag name today.
Sorry, I just had a sip at the worst time. So, first of all, welcome to Comic Con. Is it both your first Comic Con?
It is my first time.
Well, welcome.
My first time too. It's weird because it's kind of, we've got experience with DragCon, which is not too dissimilar from this.
It's also here, right?
And it's also here, yeah. But it feels, it's different but the same, you know? It's like we're the only queens here, so for once, you know, we get to have all the attention on us as like
That's
the queens.
We're basically RuPaul and Michelle Visage.
I won't say who's. Well, you take your hat off. We have Rue here.
Hello.
That's right. She's Michelle. I'm Visage.
Yeah, that's why my boobs are busting out of my top. Apparently, I haven't had the boob job yet.
I am willing for somebody to give me an Epstein, Klein and Parker suit. That'd be great. I can just wear around.
We can work it out for sure.
So Comic-Con is a celebration of all of the things that people are passionate about to a nerdy level. I don't think nerd's a bad word. It just means you know a lot and you are passionate about something.
Exactly, yes.
So apart from being beautiful, what are you both nerdy about? What is your nerd?
Oh my God, how much time do you have? Well, no, actually, I'm a nerd for two things. They're very different things, but they make me who I am because I love the best of both worlds. I am very passionate about Disney Channel, Hannah Montana, That's So Raven, High School Musical, but also horror movies. I'm such a fan. Oh, I love. My favorite movie is Scream. My second favorite movie, High School Musical 2. You know, levels. What about you?
High School Musical 2 slept on. I understand
Thank
that.
you.
Well, I'd like to say that I have taste.
No, Taste is not booked today. She's not
That's
here.
why we're here. No, Taste is not here. But, okay, I would say my inspirations are like a melting pot because I think they teeter on two ends of the spectrum, if you like. I think I love anything like a bad bitch woman who's gonna like slay the house down and like she will, you know, so like for example, Beatrix Potter from Kill Bill. She's absolutely my favorite. It's my favorite movie ever. I just love. There's something so like magnetizing about a strong, powerful woman who like doesn't have it easy, but like she's not handed everything, but she finds her way to the top anyway, regardless of it. I find that to be so inspiring. I love that completely. It just inspires my drag. And then I also love. I am quite nerdy as well, so there are a lot of things, except for the anime stuff. I love anything to like Star Wars. I love X-Men. I love Marvel. I love.
Very straight of you.
I know. Thank you.
I know. I'm just like.
But yeah, I have a melting pot of stuff. And then I'm nerdy about things that probably a grandma would be nerdy about. Like, for example, I've been binge watching Downton Abbey.
Oh.
I literally did that the first half of this year. And I love Downton Abbey and I love the Gilded Age, which is
I
Oh
love
my
the
God,
Gilded
yes.
Age.
and I love them both for the exact same reason. The stakes could not be lower.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, no.
There
like
is minimum peril at any time.
And
If
I
the-
love drama over nothing. Like
Yes.
they'll have a big humongous drama over like the changing of a fork, or like they've used a different like.
Because it's relatable to us. Because we're
Yeah,
drag queens. We create
exactly.
drama out of nothing.
I want to see like the maximum amount of drama for like the least amount of like effort. Like that's drag to me.
They're like, is the tablecloth going to be ready for the Duke's visit?
No, it's not.
And then everyone goes, no, no. And then in the final 5 minutes, someone goes, oh, I just found a spare cloth.
My
Instant
favorite line-
resolution.
My favorite line from Downton Abbey is well, one of them that always stands out in my mind is obviously from Maggie Smith, and she says to Lady Edith, she says, "Don't be defeatist, dearest. Awfully middle class." Love it.
The icon, the legend. Rest in power, Maggie Smith.
Rest in
a
power.
legend.
Love her.
Ah.
We're going to bring out a Ouija board now. We're going to
Yeah,
talk
we're going
to
to bring
her.
on a Ouija board. We're going to have a whole thing.
We're gonna connect to the spirits like that whiskey and coke we've got there.
Hey,
I mean that water.
don't blow up my spot. This is my 7th Comic Con. I'm allowed things.
I keep thinking about when you said I have taste. And I keep thinking in my head that you were going to do this and bring out taste from Drag Race and pull it
The
here.
Sheik,
She's
the
skinny
audacity.
enough. I could pick her up with one finger.
I thought you were going to start singing the Sabrina Carpenter song for a second.
There is one Sabrina Carpenter walking around Comic Con. Have you seen her? I was very disappointed that she was not at the lip sync battle.
No, this wig right here, just a few adjustments and it's a Sabrina wig.
It is a bit Sabrina.
Yeah, it is very Sabrina. I know, it was the inspo, but... pussy.
Oh, well, maybe me for next time because I'm so petite.
That
Don't
was a
laugh.
good
What?
joke.
That's a big
That was-
laugh. That was my wife laughing as well. Rude. Rude.
Well, you don't want to ruin that gorgeous wig you're already wearing.
I know. No, no, the Emperor's new wig. Is there, do you have a pop culture, because I know, as we said, fans of horror movies, fans of Star Wars and things like that. Do you have what some people would consider a pop culture hot take?
I have one. Jurassic Park is boring. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I would like to clarify, the franchise or the original 93 film?
All of them. I tried my best. I tried my best, but I fall asleep during all of them. I know people are passionate about dinosaurs. Fine. I am passionate about dinosaurs too. I'm a fan of RuPaul. It's fine.
President RuPaul. Hello, hello, hello.
She's gonna, if I do another joke about her, a red dot is gonna appear on my forehead.
I'm never getting on that
Just
show
gonna
now,
listen.
just from doing that.
She's not here, is she? You'd see the reflection of her bald head anyway.
That's what we're using as a flashlight.
I can see the odds of me getting booked on Drag Race fading into the distance.
Oh, and also, Scream 4 is the best Scream movie.
Yes.
Thank you. Your wife gets it. Yep, there we go.
Because it's been the only movie that knows how to utilize Emma Roberts correctly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, you
Sorry.
go.
Okay, my hot take. I'm not sure if this is a hot take anymore, but for any of the Marvel fans out there,
Well,
I feel like it is kind of fallen off a cliff a little bit recently, and I hope that they bring it back because we have Secret Wars and Doomsday coming up, and they're bringing back Robert Downey Jr., which I think was a really desperate but smart move for them to do, and I'm glad that they're doing it because I'm not above capitalizing on what created the franchise in the first place, so props to your mama. But some of the stuff that they've put on Disney Plus, and I know you love Disney, but the quality has been not
Oh
great.
no, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
like anyone ever watched She-Hulk? And you have Megan the Stallion doing that. and,
that was camp. I'm sorry.
that was like
high camp.
it was like watching a car crash. You know, you can't look away, but you're not thrilled. But I feel like I hope they're gonna bring it back to where it was before, which is like compelling and amazing storytelling. So I'm hoping that happens, and I feel like it is a hot take-ish because for a long time people were enamored with Marvel, and I think it's let itself slip a bit, and I need it to get better again by the time Secret Wars comes around.
Very true. I have a hot take that I'll just say and I will refuse to elaborate on. So the villain of Star Wars Episode 9 should have been Mace Windu. We're moving on.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
I refuse to elaborate on that. You're going to have to throw it further if you want to hit me. So I'll ask you one more question, and then we'll pivot to the audience and our exciting challenge that we have. But something that unites a lot of nerddom, a lot of passion, is this sense of creating smaller sub-communities in the face of confusion, aggression, and frequently like ostracization from that. When you're around groups of people like this, even if they're not part of the queer community, do you feel that sort of sense of understanding, that empathy, that kinship?
Yes, of course. I think, and I hope no one takes this the wrong way, but I feel like the one thing that we all have in common is that we've all been treated poorly for who we are, what we like, how we dress, how we look like. And even though if you're just a nerd, and I'm a trans woman, we both have that in common. So we recognize each other's pain, and we know how to make the other person feel not just okay and safe, but better about themselves, right? That's what I think.
For me, I would say the thing I love the most about being a part of the queer community or anything like that is that it's not just that you have to be queer at this point, because it's like we kind of create a community of anyone that feels like a bit off, you know, in the best possible way. I mean this, that we attract all the freaks, weirdos, and everyone in between, which is what we all are in reality. You know, none of us are all going to be going to some sort of Love Island conference, are we? Because that's for normal, boring people. We want to do we want to be freaky. We want to be silly. We want to dress up. We want to be camp. We want to be different. And I think the best part is that you don't even have to be queer anymore. Or you don't even have to label yourself anymore. You just have to feel like you've found people that understand your mind.
Yeah.
And I think that we all kind of have a silent understanding of the fact that we perceive the world in a different way. And that is something that I gravitate towards, because maybe because I was queer or any other reason, never felt like I perceived the world in the way that most other people did, you know, or I never took the path that was laid out in front of me as a normal quote unquote person would have. So when you meet other people like that, it makes you feel seen and all of that, you know. So I'm glad that we can create that community in a way. Like, it doesn't matter if you're gay, lesbian, trans, whatever. It's just about feeling like, well, I took a different path in life, or I think differently, or I am not conforming to this. So here we are, and look what is created from it. So that's what I have to say.
That's
a
very
lot
well.
of money is what's creating.
That's very well said. There's a philosopher called Robin Fenty that once said,
Robin Fenton.
Sure. Keep going.
It's a
I wanna see where
philosopher, and
this
she
goes.
once said, "We found love in a hopeless place,"
Yeah.
and I think that's
Yeah.
I think that's a very profound summary of
I'm
the
really gonna.
situation.
I'm gonna sit at home. I'm gonna. You know what's that thing? I'm gonna hold space for that.
You're gonna hold space.
I'm gonna hold space for that.
So I'd love to pivot it over
Mm.
if any of you have any questions, but I want to do stuff at the same time because these two talented people
Yes.
have come up with a little bit of a challenge, if you'd like to explain.
Have we? I mean, challenge was getting into distress this morning, but we have another one for you.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we might play a little game. If anyone's up for it, we would need three teams of two. That's what we need. 3 teams of 2.
Anyone up for it?
Anyone?
Okay.
Okay, gorgeous. Okay, great. Okay,
I know
great.
that you
So
say me, queer.
So we'll have used to. We'll have used to
Yes.
lovely people. Any more teams? We need someone else with you.
Any more teams? Okay, back there we have 2
we
more.
have these 2 back
Join
here.
us.
Gorgeous.
here.
And we need an extra person to go with you, lovely. There you go.
You
oh,
do it?
fab.
Perfect. Okay.
All right. So now, what the game? I haven't explained the game. We should probably do that.
Yes.
So the game is that we're gonna have our own little, let's say,
Wait,
drag
wait, wait.
race challenge.
I think we have an extra person. No, you 2 are going together? Both of you?
So,
Okay, so do you mind the 2 of you going together? You can be a team. We can be a team.
You're a team
and you
and
can
you're
be
a
a
team.
team.
Gorgeous.
Perfect.
So, what we're going to do is we've got some props. We have some bin bags. We have tin foil, I believe. We
Yeah, we
have
got bin bags, tin foil, and
tissue.
toilet paper.
toilet roll. That's all right.
Welcome to Drag Race.
We're doing a glorified mini challenge for you here.
Yes.
So what we're going to do, we're going to have about like 5 minutes on the clock or something like that, right?
We can make it a hearty 10 if you want.
We can
Oh
give them
my
10. All right, there you go. Now,
God.
if you've got 10 minutes to create something, we're going to expect something special.
Well, it's a mini challenge, and if we're channeling the spirit of Lucy LaDuca, we need to care way too much about it.
I'm annoyed.
I'm annoying.
I love that. I say that all
Look,
the
I
time.
don't want to say anything, but I'm kind of fucking pissed I
Yeah.
wasn't in the car.
I love it when when a girl on Drag Race is like she's absolutely raging, but she doesn't want to say so. She's just like, I'm kind of pissed off and annoyed.
Listen, that's
And
how
they
I
say that
won
with-
Miss Congeniality. That's how I did it.
Can they say that whilst they're jabbing a fork
I
into their leg?
know, literally like.
Cutting wigs.
So yeah, what we're gonna do
Okay.
is we're gonna have you come up. You're gonna have these supplies, and you're gonna have 10 minutes to create an outfit on one of you as best you can. So you can tear stuff up, you can spin it around, do whatever you need to do to craft an outfit on one of you.
You will receive no adhesive.
Exactly. So be creative.
But if you are chewing a gum, you can use it. We will allow that.
We love a frugal queen.
Exactly. So do what you can do whatever you need to do, and then after the 10 minutes is up, we will do a little runway presentation, and then
Yes.
as a collective, we will decide who the winner is. How does that sound?
Reasonable?
Yeah?
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Now, do they have a category for the kind of design they need to make, or is it a sort of free-for-all, the nicest
Free-for-all.
frock?
It is Comic Con.
It is
So it's a
Comic-Con.
free-for-all. We're not
It's
gonna
a
make
free-for-all. It's on like Comic-Con.
And it's tough enough as it is. I don't want to put any more barriers on them.
No.
That is totally
yeah.
fair. I will count you down. The 10-minute clock will start. Easy. In 3, 2, 1,
Go, go, get the supplies.
Why are you ambling politely?
Because you gave them 10 minutes.
Push people around.
No, if I do this in a normal show, when I'm doing shows, I will give them maximum 2 minutes.
Maximum 2?
Yeah. But let them have their moment. That's
Here's
okay.
my problem. I'm too nice. This
You
has
can
always
do
been an
magic
issue.
in 2 minutes, honestly. You can do it. I love that
Look
we're
at us
just...
all together. I know, we're just hanging out.
The Spice Girls are back.
So while they're doing that,
Yeah.
Mhm. Yes. Whilst this is happening, if anyone has any questions for the Queens, I'd be happy to take them.
I think the people who have questions
They
are
all-
the people
yeah.
who are competing.
Exactly. The keen beans are here.
we should have got the questions first. Oh, why don't you go do a task? Why don't you ask them their questions while they create the outfit?
Whilst they create the
Oh,
outfit,
yeah.
that's
they
so
have
smart.
to multitask.
Okay, do you guys have any question for us?
You got one? Perfect.
got
What
one.
is your question?
Hi, Scarlett and Arantxa.
Hello.
Hello.
So you were talking about Marvel. My favorite Marvel movie is Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and my favorite Marvel TV shows are The Punisher and Daredevil. What are your favorite TV shows and movies from Marvel?
That's
good
interesting.
question.
Do you want to go first or me?
Ooh, no, you go first. I
Okay.
need to think about my favorite Marvel movie. Yes.
Let me think. Okay, this is a. All right, so absolutely love Guardians of the Galaxy. I think when I spoke about Marvel going off a cliff a little bit, I think Guardians of the Galaxy was like one of the franchises that was protected from that. I think even the third one was really good. I think the cast of characters are amazing. Always love it. I think the humor is amazing. Love Guardians of the Galaxy. I also would say, let's see. Obviously, I love the original X-Men movies because I always gravitated towards Jean Grey. And, like, again, as you can see, if there's a powerful woman who doesn't need anyone and can decimate you with this, then I will love her. So there's that. And one more TV show. Let me think of a Marvel TV show. Now, some of them were a bit... I really liked WandaVision because that was the first one that came out. Again, Scarlet Witch. Love her. Scarlet Witch, literally, it speaks to me as well. And I thought that was a great kind of way to get the all of the shows going. Oh, and Jessica Jones. So
Oh, that was good.
so he liked The Punisher. I love Jessica Jones.
Okay. If my boy was here, I will be forced to say the original X-Men, but since he's not here, I will say Guardians of the Galaxy 2 only because Miley Cyrus did a voiceover for a character.
That's true.
Did
That
she?
is-
Which one?
She did. What was it called? The small one. That's like
She was the small like robot head.
Yeah. the small little head.
Oh.
Yep. But
Love.
obviously, I love witchcraft and I love lesbianism. So, what is my favorite Marvel TV show?
Agatha all along.
There we go.
Oh
we go,
yeah, I
yeah.
forgot
There
about
you
Agatha. That
go.
was a good one. That was a good
go.
one.
That's the thing. I would also say Agatha all along.
Right?
It's, only because it is the only like a Disney Plus exclusive content that I think has matched the ambition of WandaVision.
Exactly.
I
In
agree.
terms of its structure.
I agree.
I agree.
Everything else is good. It's telling great
Yeah.
stories. I'm enjoying it. Like even Werewolf by Night as a standalone, it was fun.
Oh yeah.
But like coming out of the gate with WandaVision is a very bold declaration.
I mean, it set the standard way
Exactly.
too high.
Like you're writing checks that maybe your other content can't cash.
fully that.
Yes.
And what was that? So I was going to say something just then. So we mentioned what was the one you just mentioned?
No, a Werewolf by Night.
No, before that. Oh God, I was going to say
Agatha all along.
Agatha all along. Yeah, I was going to say because if we're going to quickly talk about Star Wars. Agatha all along, I feel like was a good example of like how you do like because it's very tricky to do like music in TV without it seeming super corny.
Yes.
And like Agatha, I feel like bordered that line and was like good. Whereas, and I love the one that played Death.
Aubrey
Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza.
She could open a fucking. She can open a calendar, and I would happily hear her do it. Like
Right?
she's great. But then you look at something like the Acolyte from Star Wars, and that was interesting.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the Acolyte.
I don't know, but it's just that
someone
song
has
that they
to.
did. It just
I enjoyed the Acolyte, but it's not as good as Andor. Andor's been
yeah,
off the charts, but-
and of course the Mandalorian I loved, and even
so much.
Ahsoka. I liked Ahsoka.
I like Ahsoka. I think she's a great character.
Any favor of Agatha all along, I have to say, any TV show that pissed off white straight men is good television.
Yeah, and I was annoyed because I'm straight.
I knew it.
Kidding.
I'm just checking on that.
All right, go on, check on the time.
We
How
have
long
5 minutes remaining.
We
Five
have
minutes
5
left.
Does anyone have another question?
Any more questions?
We have a question.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
we have a question.
I will come to you. No, I will come to you. It is only fair.
It's Valak. No.
Hi, sticking with like the Marvel theme, what if you were like an X-Man, what powers would you like to have?
Oh.
Oh God.
Now,
mean,
keep in mind that some of the X-Men's powers are being gay.
I was gonna say. I mean, being able to shapeshift will be great for us in drag. Like, imagine it's Beyonce night.
Also,
You
keep
got
in
it.
mind, rumor has it the next person playing Mystique, Hunter Schafer.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I
She's a great
know.
actress. Okay.
So
Let me think. Okay.
I think I would say that. Yeah, definitely.
When I was a child, when I used to picture like, you know, when you fantasize, oh my God, another Kill Bill the first time I've seen it. Yes, come on, Beatrice, kiddo. Yes. So
She looks
when
better than you.
I know the wig's more expensive. That's why. And she's got a sword. So listen, I think whenever I was a child and I used to like imagine myself as a little, you know, gay boy,
You can say
or
the
an
F word.
ex-man, if you like. I always used to imagine, like in my fantasies, that I could like I would imagine that I had that power that the woman had from the Umbrella Academy, where if she said something,
No, I heard a rumor.
Oh.
yeah, that I heard
Yeah.
a rumor power, where if she said, she spoke things into existence.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, like, and I don't know why, but my brain always, that was the one I always played out the most. So if I said something, it automatically became true. And that being said, has anyone watched the newest Black Mirror? Because there's an
Yes.
episode from Black Mirror in the newest season where she has that thing around her neck.
Oh, I know what you're talking
and
about. Yep.
every time she says something, it becomes true. And I found that episode to be so amazing. It was just fascinating, and I realized that I was like, okay, that was what I always fantasized about, is like saying something and suddenly being it. I don't know why. And maybe that even speaks to drag, because I
Yeah.
would like,
Yeah.
you will things into existence,
Oh, yeah.
right? So I guess that was the power I would choose. That's always what I've liked.
If you think about it, yeah, drag queens have that power. We bought a wig for 10 pounds. We went
That
into
dear?
we went into a dark room and we said, "I am a superstar."
Yeah.
And no one
You went
believed us
into
at first. But
Went into a tiny cubicle with a mirror that big and a flashing
Yeah.
overhead light.
exactly. And we became superstars. So
Yeah, as long as you say it out loud, then, you know, delusion will do the rest.
delusion. Convince yourself.
In the words of the philosopher R. Kelly,
No.
Oh, no. Oh, not the fracking.
if I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly.
In the great words of the great philosopher Meghan Trainor, no.
Sorry, I laughed right into the mic. I apologize.
How long have we got on the timer now?
Oh my God, how is it going?
We have
Okay.
1 minute and 20 seconds remaining.
Oh!
Has anyone got one more question we can answer?
Like a quick fire question.
Go
Why
on.
not?
This is a cool fit, by the way.
I was going to say, it looked good.
You said you really like horror films. Have you ever listened to horror podcasts?
Yes, I have. My favorite horror podcast, it's a podcast, it's from Spain, because I'm from Spain, and it's called Terrores Nocturnos, which is where they go and they visit the place where a terrible murder happened, and they tell you the story from live that place. Like, they will pay people to let them into someone's house that they were murdered, and they will tell you the story live from where they were murdered. See, something light for all the family to listen to.
I'm a horror podcast listener myself.
Do you have
Hold
any
on.
recommendations of horror podcasts? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I know those guys. They're nice guys. Yeah, it's a good
Oh,
podcast.
and,
Yeah.
Then we have to go say hi.
I haven't listened to any horror podcasts, but I do watch a dangerous amount of those interrogations on YouTube of like you know, when someone gets arrested and they have like 4 hours of someone being
Oh,
interrogated,
yeah.
and you see them, and then you watch them like lie for ages, and then they get caught out in a lie, and then they absolutely break down, and
Yeah.
I just find it like fascinating. It's like watching like I don't know, like
Someone breakdown.
yeah, it's like
amazing.
watching a jungle fight. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like you can't look away. It's
Our
so
timer?
fascinating.
I truly recommend watching the uncensored tapes from Gypsy Rose interrogation.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. All right, that's my
100%.
next
Our
thing.
timer has finished.
Hey!
Help us step away.
Right,
Those
yeah.
in the fits, please remain.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come
give them a
forward.
round of applause, please.
And we are going to do a little bit of a runway challenge.
We are.
Aha.
I don't know. Should we do Cover Girl with the full intro? I'll do it.
Yeah. it
What
was
the
Upon a
fuck?
time, there was a little
Little
black
black
girl from the
girl.
Brewster Projects.
Detroit, Michigan.
Thank you.
Right.
The only reason I know that is because of the Jujubee story.
Yeah, the Trixie Mattel joke.
Little black girl.
Little black girl.
Right. Should we bring it? Come forward, everyone.
Yeah,
come forward.
come forward.
All right. So how are we
Okay.
going to do this?
Why don't we, I mean, we have the model of the duo.
Yep.
Why don't we bring the one that made the look and let her explain
Oh.
it while the model walks through the runway?
Great.
Nice. I like that.
Let's work for us as well.
I like
Okay,
that.
so
Which is, it also feels accusatory if I go,
Yes.
who's responsible for this?
This monstrosity.
I want names.
who did this?
All
Oh,
right.
yeah, but...
Where's your partner? Come forward, partner.
Okay, can you come with us?
Come forward. Come forward.
Come forward.
Gorgeous.
Okay, what are your names and pronouns, please?
Red, he, they.
J, they, them.
Retty and Jay, right? Retty?
R-E-D.
R-E-D. Oh, ready. Okay, ready. Okay, perfect. Well, we will let you hold the mic and explain the look while your partner walks down the runway. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Should we do that? There we go.
You better work. Cover girl. Work it, girl. Do your thing.
Support your
on
girls.
the runway.
So we made shorts because it's summer, but other than that, it was like brain fart, brain fart, brain fart. The category is brain fart.
Love. Make some noise. Gorgeous. All right. Contestant number 2, come to the stage, please.
What?
All right. Now, I want you to, when you explain the outfit, please be as delusional as possible. Like, I want you to act like, this is
Yes,
Milan, Fashion Week.
Okay, lie to
This
us,
is mid-season Lexi Love.
please. Yes. Okay, so what are your names and pronouns?
Amy and they, them.
Hi, I'm Theo, and I'm he, him.
Amy and Theo? That's right? Okay, we got it. Well, I'll let you the mic, and you will do the runway.
Distinguished panel of judges, from the House of Heart of Mo Hart, we have Team Heart walking the runway. It is giving scarf. It is giving sustainability. It is giving wear your heart on your sleeve or your chest. It is giving as fragile as your heart itself, because we did have to bend the tinfoil around the necklaces. Everybody has contributed. Everybody is dressed, and extra props for the individuality between my two co-conspirators.
Make some noise! Good. You're good at that. You're very good at that.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna steal your job.
Yeah. You know what? Why don't you just explain them all? I feel like. All right. Our next 2 contestants, come to the front.
Come forward.
No, come this way.
Okay, it's ball gown category now. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Again, names and pronouns, please.
I'm Leah, she, her.
Nia. Leah, she, her.
Mitchell, but today I am Michelle.
Okay. So I'll let you the mic. You talk about it. Let's go.
Go.
We gave him a layered skirt and a metal corset with a matching belt and necklace. We made sure to layer the skirt to give him a look.
Prison Billy.
Make some noise. All right, gorgeous. And our last 2 contestants, please come to the stage before all of your outfits
There
fall
are no
apart.
more
Oh, is that all the contestants? Oh, sorry, my bad.
But if you want to do the runway, then
I am. You know what? Should we give them an example runway?
oh, should
Come
we?
on.
Show 'em what you're made of, ladies.
Right, you sing Cover
Okay.
Girl, and we'll both. I'll go first, and then Arantxa will go.
Okay,
Here we go.
We'll do it.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, girl. Put the bass in your walk. Head to toe. Let your whole body tone. Come on, girl.
And I just want to say, Arantxa, be careful. There's an invisible wire going down the front that I was teetering on, so you avoid that.
Oh, thank you for telling me that. Okay, my turn.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
You better work. Come a girl, work it, girl. Give a twirl. Do your thing.
Make your
On the runway, work. Supermodel, work it, girl. Give a twirl. Hit your lips and make a love to the camera. Work.
There we go. And that's how you get eliminated
All
from
right.
Drag Race.
No.
And that's how you never get recast again.
That's what I'm doing. Just walking up. My turn, bitches. No. Do it. No.
Do it.
Never.
All right.
Okay.
Are we gonna
Not even
decide
have my
winners
pants
now?
Okay.
What we're gonna do? I think we should. Should we decide who the winner is as an audience?
Right?
Let's all be congenial about this. We do have Miss Congeniality with us, so
Exactly.
we're all going to be nice.
It's very important to be democratic.
Exactly, especially
Remember
in these
that,
days.
UK.
Just don't go to the bathroom. Okay, so, all right. So listen, let's bring all of our contestants back to the front.
Okay, so we will go saying like team 1 and you
Yeah.
applaud. You make some noise for them, then team 2, then team 3. And
Why don't we do this? I will walk up to them. They
Okay.
will say their name into the microphone. If you want them to win, you cheer as loud as possible.
There
You
we
got
go.
it?
There we go.
Gorgeous. All right. When I put the microphone in your mouth, say your name, and then if you want them to win, cheer. That's the rules. 3, 2, 1. Say your name. Go.
Mitchell.
Mason. And second contestant.
Theo.
Theo. Third contestant.
Amy.
Amy. Fourth contestant.
Jay.
Jay. And fifth contestant.
Red.
Red. Oh, you weren't even in it. Oh, well, you
They
have got
were
the
a team.
bracelet.
They were
Sorry.
a team.
Okay, so, all right. I think that was pretty...
While the judges and I deliberate.
Let's deliberate. Okay.
Please remember that the person that wins this competition does not win a year's supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills cosmetics.
Neither 30 pounds.
They
or
win-
30,000 pounds.
They just
nothing.
win the first brick from Stonewall. That's what they win.
You know
me?
what?
Yeah.
You know what? If they are over 18, they will gain a cigarette with me.
Yeah!
That's what I'm talking
And
about!
that is the best prize because that's when you hear all of our real opinions.
Aha!
All right.
If you want to know what Theresa May is really like.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, don't go anywhere near her tights. Woo! All right. So I think we've decided our winner.
Oh, yeah, I think
But-
we have one.
Do you...
Yeah.
Okay. So you announce it.
Okay, I will announce the winner. So the winner of this competition is Michelle today. Michelle?
Michelle!
There we go.
It's giving ball gown realness. It's giving Miss Thing. It's giving Hunty. It's giving Yas
Yeah.
Mama.
To
It's
me,
giving all that.
what gave me was the choker. The choker gave me everything. I
I
thought
know.
I thought you
That
could
walk was
from-
fierce. I
Yeah.
thought you were teetering like you were going to fall over at any point,
Yes.
and I can relate to that.
Well, please give them all a round of
A
applause,
round of applause for all our
for this.
contestants. Thank you so much. And don't worry if you didn't win. Your prizes, you can keep those on and take them home.
Just remember, we're both losers and we're still here. So-
Exactly. The only way is up, okay? And thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Are we in good time? So
And I am so sorry for whoever has to clean this mess.
me.
Well, then I'm not sorry.
There we go. I knew it. They warned me about you.
I know. What can I say?
Good. I don't know if we... Are we out of
Are we
time?
di-
Are we out of
I don't
time?
know.
I have no idea. We're at half
What's
past.
the next step?
Are we out of time?
All right.
Okay, we're
my
out of time.
God,
Well,
we
I
are
guess we're
out
gonna
of
leave you.
time.
Well,
Oh
we're
my
out of
God.
time. Our apologies to Matt Damon. We ran out of time.
Don't worry, he's inside me. I'll pull him out now.
Okay, perfect.
I'm next.
Cheeky. Thank you, sir. Another round of applause for our incredible queens, Scarlett, Harlett, and Arantxa. Who is the Mancha?
Arantxa Castilla-La Mancha.
I ran out of breath. I'm sorry. It's been warm. It's
Thank
been a
you.
warm day.
It's
Oh,
been
it
a
has
warm
been,
day.
innit?
Thank you
Thank
to
you
the
so
whole
much for
team
coming
of
to this
Comic Con
panel.
for
Yeah,
having
very
us,
good to see you.
truly.
And have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you in the smoking area with Arantxa. And have a good evening.
Thank you.